You're listening to the Turi Writers She Said What podcast. I'm Turi, along with Marcy Persky. How badass is your cat? As badass as Marcy's cat? How broken is broken enough? And how will the Chinese take over America? The answers to these questions are in the podcast you're about to hear. I received from you a series of pictures that look suspiciously like dog adoption photos.
Well, we're fostering her technically. But after she's spayed, it's probably going to be a foster to adopt situation. She's living behind us, not with us. She's this very sweet, strange little dog who is in love with Eve. And we think it's a Chihuahua Basenji mix.
Who the hell has a Basenji in the entire state of Arizona?
This dog doesn't bark. She yodels like a Basenji. We have not heard her bark once. But she's not tiny like a Chihuahua. She's tiny like half a beagle or something. That's not even like the weirdest part.
Okay? Really? Okay.
Our longtime listeners would know that I have a cat named Derp.
Yes.
And I've had him since he was a little tiny derp. And now he's kind of a big, honkin' Mufasa kind of derp. And Derp and I were sitting on the front deck. And Eve comes up on the deck and sits on the other side with the dog on the leash with this dog, who's, by the way, is being called Kua. And all of a sudden, Derp jumps up to attention. Then the dog lays down on the deck. Derp jumps off the couch, goes zooming across the deck, and attacks this dog.
No.
Yeah, I've never heard of a cat attacking a dog.
Huh. I had a rabbit attack a dog once.
Yeah, but not a cat. It was really weird. So now we have to keep an eye on where Derp is.
Another recipe for your family's serenity.
I know.
Well, why would you do this to yourself?
Oh, well, it's not going to be my dog. It's not going to live at my house. She's going to be trained as a service dog.
Huh.
Is what she is. At the shelter, they said that she has the right personality. And for some reason, she's just like super, super glued to Eve from the first time that she saw her, which is really weird.
Say this. If I worked at an animal shelter, I'd be saying that every freaking dog that comes out of that place has potential as a service. Some kind of crazy foaming at the mouth launched into your face. I'd be like, this dog has potential for a service dog. If I worked at the shelter, that's what I would do.
She looks like a little fox, but she's very deep red, and half her ear is missing. She's what we call up here a res dog.
Yeah, from the reservation.
Which is what half of our animals are anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're people who don't know, there's just an exploding population of dogs and cats across the reservations, and they don't have the shelters and enough vets to take care of them. So they just kind of live ferally until they're caught. There are a few people that do quote unquote rescues, but they're doing them on their own with their own money, and they're not.
They're hoarders. Really. That's what those people are, is what they are.
Yeah, kind of.
Hoarders.
Kind of. But I just have never seen a cat attack a dog. And this dog is bigger than her.
I would take that as a warning if I were you.
I just think it's that my cat's a badass. I don't know.
Well, I hope this goes better than I fear it will. Moving to a neutral subject, we changed the clocks here, and I know you don't change them there.
Right.
I am grateful for the mobile phone that automatically changes, because all my clocks are old and sort of malfunction, and I have a radio alarm clock. Have you had this happen when something is just broken enough to infuriate you, but not so broken that it demands that you get rid of it?
Yeah, we had a clock in our living room like that. It kept stopping. But if you hit it, it would start again. and I didn't want to get rid of it. It's gone now.
How did it go away? Did the
Um,
cat attack the clock as well, or what
I know.
happened to the clock?
I think a husband attacked the clock.
Yes.
That could be. But yes, the clock was really annoying because it was different than all the other clocks. Because you could see the coffee pot clock and the oven clock and the microwave
We have
clock.
too many clocks.
And then, yeah, there was this other clock just off a few steps.
Well, I have a radio alarm clock, and it is one of the things. We have several things around here that are just broken enough to infuriate you, but not broken enough to make you require them to disappear immediately. And this particular radio alarm clock has buttons that are supposed to do things that they don't do. But what it will do when you need to reset it because the time has changed, the button will stick. It won't do what it won't make the number move. It won't do it. Then it works. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shh, I just went past it. Okay, we'll try again. Hit the button. Doesn't work. Works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn! Buy it again. And this took me, I wanted to throw it right at the window, but I knew that if I invested an hour of my time, basically
get
the
the
amount
clock
of time
radio
that I
and
was
reset.
losing for daylight, whatever it is, that I would eventually be able to get it to stop on the right number. But I've never played Wheel of Fortune, and I think this must be how people feel when they play Wheel of Fortune, waiting for or roulette or anything where it has to stop on the right number or you lose your mortgage payment. That's how I feel twice a year when I have to reset this damn radio alarm clock next to my bed. I feel like it'll stop on the right. Shit, didn't stop on the right number again. And it takes literally an hour just to get the button to do what it's supposed to do. And then I want to throw it out. But by then, it's telling the right time. And so for another 6 months, it lives.
I had a clock radio,
Yeah.
and I couldn't figure out how to set it. I couldn't do anything with it except listen to the radio. So
You got rid of it.
I
Smart.
went to Mr. Amazon and got this old school clock with a big bell on top of it.
Ding, 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 ding,
And
ding, ding.
you change it just by cranking the little back thing.
I like those. Yeah.
And I don't know where the AMs and PMs are, and sometimes they get mixed up.
Who
The
cares?
clock will go
You
off
look
at 7
outside, you
p.m.
can see if it's an AM or a PM. Who
But
cares?
Here's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It plays Chinese music, and you could pick like what Chinese music you want to
Really?
hear.
No
It's
kidding.
really weird. It's like a Chinese music box, but I've had it for like 3 years now. It's been on the floor. It's been everywhere, and it holds up.
That's impressive.
I'm with the old school.
That's impressive. I've also had a series, I think they manufactured them this way on purpose, of small devices that are supposed to have radios. And as you know, I still work in radio, so radio is very interesting to me. I like radio, but the volume is the same problem as the clock. It'll be there's nothing in the middle. You're like, I'm just going to inch it up to get it just to where it is. Oh, damn. I went by it again. And then you go all the way back down. Same problem. There's no gray. There's no intermediate. It's either talking to you like this, you can't really hear what they're saying, or it's screaming at you like that, so your ears are bleeding. And I think I got to get rid of this thing. But that will not get it in the garbage, because the last one that I had that I did get rid of just for that same problem, I ended up buying another one with the exact same damn problem. So I think they're just manufacturing them as, if you want to know how I think the Chinese are going to take over America,
Yeah.
it's not going to be
Whisper
with
it.
drones.
Don't say it out loud.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be with drones, and it's not going to be with ballistic missiles, and it's not going to be with even cyber warfare. It's going to be by building little things that infuriate us to the point where we have heart attacks and die. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, faulty electronics.
Yes, that's how it's going to be. They're going to send over a bunch of various things coffee makers that like burn your coffee every morning, even no matter what you do. They're going to start sending over stuff that's made in China that works for a little while and then sort of F's with your head. That's what they're going to do. That's how we will die.
It reminds me that I have like 5 watches
See?
sitting on my dresser,
See?
and none of them work. None of them work, and I can't find batteries to fit them anywhere. They all have like weirdo batteries.
That's another thing they're going to do.
Yeah.
They're going to change the batteries of everything. It's amazing.
Here's one battery. We're not sending you anymore, and you're not going to be able to find it.
That's it. Exactly. Not even on the great store in the sky that sells everything can you find these batteries. And while we're at it, is this a racket or what that every single thing you buy needs a different kind of battery? And so essentially, I have to have a cabinet in my house entirely devoted to different kinds of batteries.
I have a little garbage can that's full of AA, AAA, Ds, Cs, the little square ones.
There are not that
All
many
the-
shoe sizes.
Yep.
Yep, it's not fair. It's another thing in the world that's not fair. But I never got to say the sentence, it's not fair, until the kids were out of the house, because the kids would say something's not fair. And I'd say, so what? Who told you the world was fair? And so I quit saying it's not fair. And now I have a whole bunch of things that aren't fair stored up that now the kids have moved out. I can declare things not fair to my heart's content.
Batteries are a good one.
Yeah.
Changing my mind about working now.
Where were we? You changed it a few times, flipped it back and forth. Where were you last week and where are you now?
Last week, I was looking for a job that wouldn't involve use of my right arm.
Okay.
And that kind of blew away in the sunset because I couldn't find anything.
Soured you on the whole enterprise, did it?
Well, then I was into the whole entrepreneurial thing. Like, what can I do for my house that I can sell? And
Are you going to
invent?
breed? Are you going to breed those awful little lizard things? Is that what you're going to do?
No, it's not a lizard. She's an axolotl. And no, I can't be a breeder. I really can't do any of that kind of stuff because I know me, and I never
Keep
mail
all
stuff.
of the axolotl lizards. Your husband would have to move out because you've gotten a
We'd
single
be
bed.
buried in them. There'd be like 1,000 of them everywhere.
I can see it, honey.
Yeah, he's probably gonna shoot you for even suggesting that.
Honey,
But
I've moved a single bed into the man cave workshop, and I'm going to sleep in a single bed. And where the king size bed used to be, there's a big tank full of axolotl lizards that I
they're
love.
not lizards; they're amphibians.
And he's going to say they're
Mexican
lizards
walking fish.
and they have to go. And you're going to say all together now, but I love them.
They all have names.
So what have you come up with for a job?
I
Where-
haven't yet.
Okay.
Because I know that if I say that I'm going to mail stuff out and then people send me money,
Uh-huh.
I won't mail anything out. I'll just sit and watch old TV.
I love your life.
Yeah.
It's a great life.
But if anyone just wants to send me money and don't expect anything in return except for me watching McLeod's Daughters, which is an Australian broadcasting company, soap opera from like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Then they
Yeah.
can support you doing that. Well, can I just say that what you need to do is develop for people to send you money for very little. You need to develop like a kink website, like for people who this is the one that gets me, the people who like the sounds of things,
Oh, the EMT or something.
whatever those
EMD or
people are, whatever they
where
are.
they go,
You have the microphone now.
those are the kind of noises that they make. And they tap their fingernails like on to wood
Yes.
and glass.
Yes, you could do
And
that.
They whisper.
Yes. And they open zippers and close zippers, and then they rustle down jackets. Yeah, that's what you need. A kink site.
Oh, see? Now my brain's turning again.
Okay, glad I could help. Always
Only fan sounds only.
always glad to help. I think you can do that right on YouTube because there's no nudity involved unless you count the zipper being unclothed.
Yeah, I don't watch YouTube very
You
much.
don't have to watch it. You just have to charge for it.
You can charge on YouTube? I thought you could only charge on the porny
You
sites.
just have to have people. What do I know? Do I look like I know this stuff? Do I? No, I
Okay,
don't
I'm going to
know.
put up flyers that say, listen to me zip and unzip.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
$10 a zip. How's that?
Sold to the kinky guy. Wait till you find out that somebody ordering them lives like down the street from you. That'll ruin it.
Wouldn't that be awful?
That would ruin it for sure.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. It's clear you like listening to things, so you might enjoy the audio version of my book, She Said What? A Life on the Air. I read the entire darn thing myself. You can download it from Audible. It's not free like the podcast, though, so if you're thrifty, like me, you may still want your public library to order the printed version.